From being a zero-star walk-on to racking up over 3,100 yards from scrimmage over the last 2 seasons, DJ Giddens has been a workhorse for the Kansas State Wildcats. Will he maintain that production into the NFL? Find out in this 2-minute drill. Giddens is a powerfully built back that is made for getting consistent yardage between the tackles. He happily invites contact at the line of scrimmage, knowing that he'll be able to push defenders backwards and pick up a few extra yards. Although his ability to make people miss in space is limited, he does have a very effective jab step that led to more than a handful of big plays. His ability to run through arm tackles shows up on the stat sheet as well, with an impressive 6.5 yards per carry this year, which was a Kansas State record and placed him third among draft eligible running backs on the season. Even more impressive was his over 4 yards after contact per attempt this year, which could have been even higher if he had a better top end speed. Giddens' highlight reel is littered with big plays where he ends up being caught from behind, and his lack of athleticism likely limits him from ever becoming a true feature back in the NFL. He also has a lot of room to grow when it comes to being a contributor in the passing game. While he is able to transition from receiver to runner fairly naturally, he is an inconsistent catcher and runs routes as if he is never planning to be in the quarterback's progression. As a blocker, he has the willingness and physicality to stop potential pass rushers, but his lack of technique allows defenders to continue their pursuit after his initial brute force impact. Overall, DJ Giddens reminds me of former Jaguars third-round pick Tank Bigsby coming out of Auburn. Bigsby was another physical two-down back that could break arm tackles for big plays, but was ultimately limited by his lack of elite athleticism. Although Bigsby has a little bit more suddenness than Giddens, which ultimately got him into the day 2 of the draft. For a draft projection, I think DJ Giddens is likely to go in the 4th or 5th round to a team that could use an early down player to complement a lighter pass-catching back, such as the Steelers, Bengals, or Giants pending free agency. But whoever does take him will be adding a reliable between-the-tackles runner that can consistently get the tough yards. And that's the 2-minute drill.